Hey, what's up? This your boy Big Man. You already know what it is, man. So let's get right to it. Okay, so the breaking news today is Straight Dropp and another gentleman were just arrested. They've been apprehended and locked up for the shooting death of Young Dolph. So this is real time breaking news. I'm talking about big time breaking news. And the story is interesting because Straight Dropp was caught in a totally different city, in a totally different state than people suspected. Everybody thought that he was going to be still in Memphis, but no, man. He was caught, I believe, in Indiana or Indianapolis. But, man, there's a whole news story from the local news there that we're going to cover this whole thing. Now, before we get to these clips and before we break down the press release about this situation, make sure you hit that like button, make sure you hit that subscribe button, and, man, let's get it. Okay, now that we got that out of the way, man, let's talk about this news that Straight Dropp was apprehended along with the second suspect, man, and they got his name out there. Now, the local Fox News affiliate there in Memphis broke this story, and they've got all the details. So, man, with all ado, man, let's get to the first clip, man.
Arrest because it's remarkable they both happened on the same day. First, Justin Johnson. We first showed you this picture last week. U.S. Marshals identified and said they were searching for him, Justin Johnson. While we saw social media posts Johnson would turn himself in, he never did. Instead, today, Johnson, who calls himself Straight Dropp, released a new music video.
Now, in that portion of the news story, he's basically breaking down the fact that Straight Dropp was trolling everybody. He said he was going to turn himself in, but nah, he went the whole opposite direction, man. He wasn't anywhere close to turning himself in. He was like in Indiana or something like that, which they're going to get to in a second. And he dropped a music video for the song Track Hawk, and that was it. There was nothing else other than that. I guess he was going to try to maintain on the run, but obviously that didn't work out because he was apprehended. And they probably weren't feeling the fact that he was trolling, saying he's going to turn himself in when he didn't. Now, let's see where he was actually found.
Today, 3 independent sources told me the rapper was captured in Terre Haute, Indiana, along a highway between Indianapolis and Louisville. That's about 6 hours away from Memphis.
Now, as you heard right there, he was found in a place called Terre Haute, Indiana. And this is about 6 hours from Memphis. So he was nowhere near Memphis, man. He was just probably going from place to place on the run. And I'm wondering if some of those clues that he put out there with the music video and all that led to his capture. You know, we've heard rumors about that. There's another video I have about that today. But, man, it looks like regardless, they caught up with him, man. So let's look at the other suspect that they caught as well, man. This is interesting. Check this out.
Now, the second suspect, who until this point has not been named. But check this out. My sources now say the suspect is Cornelius Smith. Here's his mugshot that was taken today. Matter of fact, a couple of hours ago. Earlier today, Smith was in the custody of the DeSoto County Jail. Just before this newscast, his charges were upgraded to first-degree murder, and he was extradited to Memphis.
Now, as you heard right there, this guy, the other suspect, nobody knew who he was. There was a lot of speculation about the fact that it was somebody who was 16 or something like that, but obviously that wasn't the case. This is a guy who was already locked up. And what's crazy is his name is Cornelius Smith, and he ends up being an adult, man. Some dude that nobody even anticipated. He was probably walking around the jail, and the cats in the jail didn't even know what time it was with dude. Now, this isn't to say that he 100% did this, and just because he's being charged, you're still innocent until proven guilty. But let's be real, man. They wouldn't come after him while he's already locked up unless they had some type of evidence. And, man, I know a lot of people are going to come out and say, hey, he's the one who was locked up, so maybe he's the one who's talking. But it looks like he's getting extradited to Memphis to face these charges as well. And as well as Straight Dropp. He was grabbed by the U.S. Marshals. They're going to take him straight back to Memphis. And this is going to be a court case for the ages. Now, it's a lot going on out here as far as his attorney. His attorney went to the news yesterday, and they just broke the story today where he talked about, and when I say his attorney, I mean Straight Dropp's attorney. He talked about Straight Dropp making a statement once he turns himself in. So it looks like Straight Drop, he's not going to get a chance to turn himself in. It looks like he's already been apprehended. But I'm wondering, will he still make a statement? Because at this point, that would be foolish. You know, he might as well just rely on his attorney and what they say going on in the future. You know what I mean? Now, before we close this out, let's go to this story from the WREG News there. And it says this, man. The headline says, suspects wanted in Young Dolph's murder captured. And it says, Memphis, Tennessee. The suspects wanted for the murder of rap star Young Dolph were captured on Tuesday, according to the U.S. Marshals. According to the press release, Johnson, 23 years old, was captured at around 3 p.m. in Indiana. So that's talking about Straight Drop. The second suspect, Cornelius Smith, 32 years old, was indicted on several charges, including first-degree murder, according to the District Attorney General, Amy P. Welch. The press release also said Smith was also charged with attempted murder involving Young Dolph's brother, who was with him at the time of the shooting. So they're charging the second suspect with the murder of Young Dolph and an attempted murder for allegedly trying to shoot Young Dolph's brother as well. Now, I wonder where this Cornelius Smith guy plays into this whole Memphis rap scene. Like, who is he buddy with? Who is he cool with? And you know that information is all about to come out. Now, it also says Smith was in DeSoto County Jail in Hernando for a previous arrest and was later transferred to Shelby County Jail on Tuesday. So that's him being transferred today, right? Now, on December 9th, police said Smith was arrested in South Haven, Mississippi for an auto theft warrant, which involved the white vehicle that was believed to be the getaway car in Young Dolph's murder. According to the press release, the white vehicle was stolen on November 10th at a gas station on Kirby Road. So they're saying that the vehicle that he was in was the actual vehicle that was used in the shooting of Young Dolph, that white Mercedes that we always see, right? Now, according to the press release, they said that it was found on Kirby Road. Now, Smith is being held without bond. Johnson, who goes by the name Straight Drop, posted on his Instagram story that he would turn himself in Monday, claiming he was innocent. Instead, Johnson posted a new Straight Drop music video, and, you know, he never turned himself in. Now, Johnson was also added to the TBI's most wanted list with a $15,000 reward being offered for his capture. So right now, that's the story that we have so far. But, man, it says a lot. So it looks like Straight Drop and this other guy, Cornelius Smith, they're going to have their day in court, but, man, it's going to be tough out there for them, man, in these streets. Like, people, like, if they try to drop any more music or they had any, like, aspirations for anything like that, it's going to be met with some criticism and some strong criticism. Now, what do you guys think about this? It seems like we've come full circle with this whole Young Dolph case, and now we have two suspects who have been arrested, one who was already in jail and was allegedly caught with the white car. Man, is this thing a wrap? Now, with that, this been your boy Big Man. Do me a favor. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. And make sure you hit that notification bell so that way you get a notification every time I drop this hot content. And we out of here. Peace.